Are we live? We are live. Now I just gotta get my computer to realize it. There it is. Like, share, and subscribe. Gotta copy and share with my bros in the Unleashed MLS Super League. Well, MLS Super League Unleashed Discord server. Who will be the champions? Copy paste. Whoops. No, stop. Stop. Champions. Boom, let's go. Let's go. Streaming Pro. Alright, let's see where we are. Alright. What it is. They've already joined. Okay. SuperSirianRigel here. Thank you for checking in to MLS Super League Season 1 action. We're finally going to see who is this season's champions. Last time we left off, we had a pretty good idea of what it might happen, but not completely. Mainly because New York Red Bulls are first by a wide margin right now, at 12 points ahead. So we might kind of have an idea. What up? Hey, Ferrandino and Defender, they're both here. We might have an idea. Oh, okay, that's fine. We might have a pretty good idea who might win it, but we definitely have no idea who's going to be second or third or fourth or anything like that. But there's 8 games left. That's 21 points to be had by somebody, if somebody can win all 8 games. And that would be more than enough to pass New York, so it's not completely over yet. Mathematically, there's still a chance for someone else. Your match is last. Yeah. We already remember who. Well, I think Lewandowski is still the top goal scorer. I think Modric is still the top assister. clean sheets was still the same guy that's at its bend. So we're not going to go. We'll look at that after the week 31. Right now I'm looking at the matchups for this week. We got a big one between Atlanta United and Seattle. After that, I don't think we have any like super big games this week. Cincinnati, New England will be interesting. Chicago, Orlando will be interesting for those mid-table teams. Toronto and Real Salt Lake. New York Red Bulls are playing St. Louis, so I don't see them losing that, obviously. Alright, the first game is the biggest game of the week. Wait, what rank are what? It's third versus fourth. Biggest game of the week. Can Atlanta United do it, or is it Seattle's game? Oh my gosh! Holy cow! Fruitado! Why didn't you score more? You should have scored like 4 goals. Instead, you scored 0. No, he's laughing. No. Wait, no, we lost to Seattle. Sala scored a brace, and Valero scored. Benzema got in the way. That's funny. Wait, how many shots do we have? We only had 4. They only had 4, but it didn't matter. 3 of theirs went in, and none of ours went in. That's a rough game. That's a rough game. It looked kind of dead even, but if your goals go in and like your shots go in and the others don't, then the score can be lopsided even in a close game. Oh, Ferrandino, you got to be benched now. You only had a 4.6. I'm just kidding. Yeah, Benzema, he blocked all your shots. You shot 4 times and he blocked all 4. Like, Benzema, you so slow. Get out of the way. Well, that means Seattle's probably moving up. But let's see. I don't see St. Louis having any chance against New York. Nope. 3-1. New York wins. Louis Diaz and had a brace. And Lewandowski scored again, so he's probably going to stay ahead. Stay ahead, and Whitaker's still injured. So, Mr. Weirdo, who out of nowhere was scoring goals left and right. Apparently he had a season-ending injury, because he ain't played in a while. Diego Luna scored again. That's amazing. Especially since he's like 70-something. He's like a low 70s overall. But he just keeps on scoring. I told you he was a good player. 1-1 draw. Says Acerby's injured again for Austin. But it's not showing him injured, so I don't know. Must be a nice, wonderful glitch. A 1-1 draw. Wow. Portland is one of those irritating teams that you never know what they might do. Gosh, 60% possession and 7 shots compared to 3. But they still only drawed. Javi didn't score. He got subbed out. Chicago and Orlando. Orlando desperately, both of these teams desperately need to win these games. And neither one could. It's a draw. Look at that. Firmino Jr. scored a brace. He's going to move up the goal scoring. list. He's in the top 25, so he's going to move up a little bit. Don't know how much. And here's a decent matchup between Cincinnati and New England. Holland, wow, he got a brace. That might be his first brace. I don't know. I think he might have one somewhere early in the season, but he hasn't really scored that as much as you would think he would. Vert scored, but that wasn't good enough. Oh, second half game. Nothing happened in the first half apparently. Everyone just stood around and did nothing. Oh, I'm just kidding. Here we go, defender. I don't know if you're still watching, but here's your game. Against Houston. I don't think you're going to have trouble with Houston, but let's see. No trouble at all. Wow, you killed him. 4-1. Look at that. Vinny Jr. scored twice. Mbappe. João Neves scored. I don't even know if he scored this season. He has now. It's a nice beatdown. 3 points. Trying to keep up with New York. And hope New York somehow loses a few. Vinny top scorer now? I don't know. Maybe Lewandowski did score, so we'll see here in a second. Oh, one more game. One or two more games. LA game. LA. Yeah, there's. Haven't done either LA games. Where we go? Oh, Valverde has a brace and Marco Royce scored. And they won 3-0. Montreal didn't have a chance. LAFC. I knew we were missing somebody. Can my bro Archer's team get it done against Nashville? I think they can. Barely did it, but they did. 1-0. Kane gets the game winner. And 3 points for LAFC. And that should be the end of week 31, I think. Now we'll see. Inter Miami, you're still second. And you're still 12 points behind. It's not looking good. At least you got second. Maybe you can hold off Seattle and Cincinnati and both LA teams and my team. It's going to be tough though because my team plus the 3 ahead of us are only like 4 points behind you, so it's going to be a fun race for second and third at least, even if first might be already decided. Let's look down here. Orlando City still doesn't have a winning record, so 11 teams with winning records. Everyone else struggling. 9 teams struggling, 11 teams doing kind of decent. What games do we have? Any big ones? Does Miami's play? You're Inter Miami against New England. Austin's playing Real Salt Lake. Toronto's playing New York Red Bulls. Maybe there's a slight chance. And you're right, I don't know if you're still watching, but Vinny Jr. has passed Lewandowski. Your math was correct. Vinny Jr. is the first to hit 20 goals scored. He's beat Lewandowski to it somehow. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not tied. Nobody's tied now. Well, except we're down there at 5th. 2019, 18, 17, 16. There's Mbappe. Benzema and Mbappe are tied. Ferrandino, you're got 15 goals. You're at 8th. There's Harry Kane, still in the top 10, and Ronaldo's in the top 10. There's Firmino Jr. He's jumped into the top 15. Look at Diego Luna, look at that. Up to 14th. 14 goals. There's Marco Reus. He passed Whitaker. Whitaker was killing it. But as you can see, he's only appeared in 22 games, and then he got injured. I think his season's over. Poor guy. We were all freaking out like, who is this guy? Valero and Cardoso Valero. And then you got Javi and Scalino up here. Top scorer, did you walk away? You shouldn't look away. It's Vinny Jr. You're I was showing it. He passed Lewandowski. First one to hit 20. 20 goals. Luka Modric still ahead in assists. Ferrandino, you're second in assists. And Scalino's tied, and they're at 3rd. I told Ferrandino that I'd make a rule that if some player can get top 5 in goals and top 5 in assists at the end of the season, a creative player that is, then they would get +2 overall upgrade at the end of the year. But if they don't, they have to like win one. They have to win the Golden Boot, I'm calling the assist the Golden Ball. And then you have to win one of those to get +2. But if you don't win one of those or get top 5 in both, then you only get +1 overall growth between seasons. Oh, there's Marinchuk. About Miami Dembele. Is Messi on this list somewhere? Oh, look at that. 3 creative players. Mbappe. Yeah, poor Messi. The game just looks at him and says, too old, can't do anything. Mark Travers is still leading in. Is he here? I don't know. I don't know if he. Yeah, I don't know why you're not asleep. Mark Travers still leading in frickin' clean sheets. Alright, let's go. Oh, rivalry time. Atlanta United hates Nashville SC. They hate each other's guts. Yeah, you came back just in time to watch our rivalry game. Hopefully you'll win. We'll win and you'll score maybe. Did you score? No, maybe you assisted at least. But we still won 3-2. We beat our rivals. We got 2 main rivals and this is one of them. Marinchuk. Benzema. Marinchuk had a brace. Hey look, fat Benzema scored. Can't be 2-man now. Oh yeah, why are you getting... Oh, you did get a yellow card. You better not get suspended. Yeah, Chicago, hey, Sip, what's up? Yeah, you are having, like, at least Firmino Jr. is having some pretty good luck for you, so, see, aren't you glad you signed him after all? Orlando City won a game. Let's see if Archer's LAFC can win. 3-2, they struggled a little bit, but they got it done. Oh, Rodri had a brace. 3 more points for LAFC. Yes, Chicago, I'm glad you're checking in, saying hi. As though the season hasn't quite went the way you wanted, but you can definitely improve for the next season, that's for sure. Oh, 2-2 LA Galaxy. No, you failed. Drawing with Houston. Vargas finally had a brace, and that wasn't good enough. 1-1. Yeah, you drawed in this last game, but maybe you can get some victories. Alright, Inter Miami. Time for you to take on New England. Gonna be a tough one, but you got it done. 2-0. Vinny Jr. and Mbappe score in the second half. 3 points. New England sitting down. Even Verts couldn't do anything. Oh yeah, Vinny Jr. Cincinnati LFC fans team. And they got it done. Holland scored and Danny Olmo. You got a clean sheet. Oh yeah, you did. I wonder if that means your dude's going to be in the lead now. I think he was... No. I don't remember. Who do you have? I was trying to remember. You got Neuer, don't you? For a goalkeeper. I can't remember. We'll see in a moment. Alright, Chicago. I don't know if you're still watching, but here's your chance to get a result. Yeah, he should be in a list at least. He's just not very high. Hey, Javi had a hat trick. Look at that. 3-1. Chicago got 3 points and a victory. Got a hat trick. You don't see him every day. Got a few results to build on for next season, or maybe you'll do good in the cup. Let's pretend we scored a goal. Let's pretend. Isn't that what Norwich City does all the time? They like to pretend we scored a goal. That's like what their crowd does. I've seen it once in a video. Yeah, Chicago Fire. Yeah, you did good that time. Oh my gosh, Whitaker's back, folks. That guy Whitaker, and he scored again. Wow, they drawed with Austin. What the heck? Whitaker. He's not injured anymore, and he's scoring still. I don't know who this guy is. Like, if I was Real Salt Lake's manager, I'd be like, well, we're keeping him. I don't know why he's good, but he is. Alright, this is a big moment. New York needs to keep winning for their championship to stay alive and to stay way ahead, and possibly they'll be winning it in like several weeks early, basically. But the rest of the league needs Toronto to win really, really bad. Let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, they can't do it. Uh-oh. I don't know if you're still watching, Defender, but Lewandowski scored twice. Oh, Lautaro Martinez scored again, so that golden boot is still up for grabs. It's going to be very, very close. Wow, Bristol City fan, and I can drive a tractor. Wow. Why, I wish Toby was here to read that. If Toby was here to read that, he'd be like, shut up. Yeah, for freaks, stop winning, New York. Let us bait you. If Toby was here, he was from Bristol, so he'd be like, shut up. No, singing is funny. Seattle Sounders, I think they take care of St. Louis. Oh my gosh, they just blew it. They blew it. Glad Blitz ain't watching, because he'd be like, oh crap. My team has blown it. And that's good for us, Fernandino, because we'll pass Seattle. Should pass them. Should be jumping up in the standings. Which we're about to find out, I think. Yes, indeed. Alright, yeah, we passed Seattle, but dang it, LAFC passed us and Cincinnati. Oh wait, we were down at like 6 anyways, I think. Inter Miami, you're in second, still 12 points behind. With 3 points ahead of when you said I'm an Atlanta fan. I hope so. 3 points behind is Cincy from Miami, and Atlanta United and LAFC are both 4 points behind Inter Miami. And we got 6 weeks left. That's like 18 points. It's getting close, guys. We need New York to start losing. It's looking pretty grim. Oh, here in the mid-table, we got a little bit of drama. Orlando City is 1 win away from drawing even in their record. The record will be even. They're trying to come back and have a winning season. And then everyone else below them. So, I'm sorry, Chicago. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm sorry. At least you're not DC. That was Sika's team, and he signed one dude, and that's what he gets for signing just one dude, because he's only won 3 games. Not counting the filler players I gave him that I knew weren't going to really help him anyways. Toronto, Austin, New England. Yep. And all this placement matters too, because not only top 3 gives you more money, you know, being first wins you the title, but also the seeding of the U.S. Open Cup will be based off the final rankings in the league. So you want to get as high up as you can in the league so that your Open Cup will be a little easier. See what good matchups. You got Seattle, Toronto. Austin's playing New York. Maybe Austin can pull the upset. Real Salt Lake, Chicago. LA and New England's pretty good matchup. Oh no, oh no, I don't know if he's still watching, but it says Lewandowski is the Golden Boot leader. Top 4 final. No, we're not doing that. Benzema. We're gonna have a big cup with all the teams. So in top 4, we have the Super Cup. It's that the 2 champions are gonna be playing each other. That's all we need. We might have friendlies in preseason, maybe again. I don't know. Haven't decided yet. Let's see. Yep, Lewandowski. Vinny Jr. are basically tied. Look at Benzema. You call him Fat Benzema, but he's still 4th in the league. 17 goals. And Fernandino, you're at 10th. You really need to score really bad. You just scored like a hat trick in like 2 or 3 games. Jump all the way in the top 5. If you could just freaking score some goals. you would possibly get +2 overall. There's Firmino Jr., top 15. At least he's a bright spot for you, Chicago. Yeah. Top 10 is good too. I mean, it's good too. I was just saying the whole, if you finish top 5 in scoring and top 5 in assists, I'd give you a little bit of more of a boost. But if you don't, then you just get the normal boost at the end of the season. Xavi, Scalino, Valero. Oh no, Cardoso, Valera. He's dropped out of the top 25. No. But look at that, you got 10 assists. Second in the for the Golden Ball race. Xavi, yeah, Xavi's having a good season too. Wait, did he score too? I wasn't looking. I was looking for creative players really. Yeah, Xavi scored 12 goals. You have 2 good goal scorers. Kind of pretty decent. I definitely keep Xavi, and Xavi's got 9 assists. Definitely keep Xavi and Firmino Jr. Don't sell them to anybody. This will be the first little Ferrandino. You're still watching, I'm sure. I was thinking I might just. This will be the first hint that I'm considering selling Miranchuk this off season, but y'all didn't hear that. Mark Travers still got the most clean sheets. I don't know how nobody else is somebody else is getting clean sheets. Ter Stegen's down to 10th. We've only had 5 clean sheets for poor Ter Stegen. Oh, there's Colombo. I forgot he was a goalkeeper. He's up to 13th with 4. There's Manuel Neuer. Defender, so yeah, he still only has 3. That doesn't seem right. I feel like he had more, but I thought he had more than that. That's weird. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Ferrandino. I can't believe this, Ferrandino. Can't believe this. Yeah, you see that right, Ferrandino. Jedi Doge. Call you Doge instead of dog. What's up, LA Galaxy's manager has arrived. And is surprised you're awake right now. How are you awake right now? No, Ferrandino, you've been suspended. You can't play this match. Yep. You were suspended for the match. You had too many yellow cards before the match started. Dang, we drawn when St. Oh, see, we needed you. Why'd you go and get all those yellow cards? Caleb Urinki scored a brace, though, to save us a point at least. Dang, Caleb Urinki had to do the scoring. Yeah, well, there's been a lot of crazy results. Napoleon the Doge. You have Napoleon, that's funny. Jedi Doge. I'm just gonna call you LA Galaxy's manager. I'm gonna call you Jedi. I'm just gonna call you Jedi. I'm glad you're here. You'll actually get to see your team live once at least. Seattle takes care of Toronto. Ronaldo with a brace and then Salah scored. And Lautaro Martinez didn't score, so he's definitely fallen off the Golden Boot race. Dang, Ronaldo, that means he's going to jump over some people probably. Yeah, Ronaldo. Yep, he's still scoring goals. Okay, this is the game where we need Austin to win. Or New York is about to run away with this. And they have an injured player and they're still winning. They still won. Oh my gosh. Wow. Sadio Mane won. Scored the only goal. Can't believe it. It's crazy. Yep, Mythical is going to be happy somehow putting together a team full of retired players and then winning the league. Yeah, you'll see as soon as I I'll just stay awake a little bit longer and I'll show you after this week. You just happen to catch it right when we had just stopped looking at the standings, right when you freaking finally joined. And it's like, oh no, Whitaker's injured again. He scored a goal and then he injured himself scoring that goal last time, I guess. Firmino Jr. and Xavi score. Oh, but it's a draw. I'm sorry, Chicago. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm sorry. You drawed with Real Salt Lake. 2-2. Trying to remember what game week this is. Game week 32, I think, or is it 33? We're almost done. Can Cincinnati take care of the struggling to have a winning season? Orlando City, they can. Yeah, bro, it's not like... Yeah, you've been missing it. You've been missing it. Have you been watching the videos? You know you can watch the videos after they're not live. You can just click on them later. You know that, right, Jedi? You can watch them later. You don't have to watch them live. You can watch them when you're bored in the middle of the day when I'm in bed, asleep. Yeah, Chicago, your star players did do all right. Fernandino, what are you talking about? Ziyech and Miles Robinson scored. Wow. That's his only goal of the season, probably. Here's a former U.S. men's national team player. Here's Inter Miami. Can they stay ahead in second? Can they keep up with New York Red Bulls? They can. Oh, for Mbappe, Vinny Jr. and Dembele, all three scored. Well, NYCFC, yeah, no, sadly, the Frenchies to win. The Frenchies to win. Oh, Dembele. See French? And Mbappe, yeah. Now I was gonna say, if you want a French team to win, then you should have picked Montreal, because that part of Canada speaks French. The whole city of Montreal's main language is French. I don't know if you knew that part of Canada, as I like to call it sometimes. Canada is French-speaking. They're also the weirdos too, and most of the rest of the country can't stand them, but, from what I understand. But Miami with 3 more points. At least they're staying at the same level with New York. All right, here we go. Here we go, buddy. Here's your LA Galaxy. Yeah, they're really good, except for, like, well, defensively they're kind of weak, but they still they score so much it don't matter. They score and hold possession with their forwards and midfield. Vargas lock in. He needs to lock in and score. Actually, your leading scorer is Marco Royce. He's your leading scorer right now. He's been your leading scorer all season. It's crazy. I was like, why? How is Marco Royce scoring so much? Dude's like slow as Christmas. Oh, let's go! Look at that. Marco Royce scored again. He scored a brace. Look at him. He keeps doing it. Oh, Vargas missed a penalty or something. I don't know what that... Vargas almost scored. Yep, a brace. I don't know what it is, but Marco Royce is really good. Yeah, I don't know what that symbol means. Yeah, maybe offside. Yeah. See, here's your rival. El Trafico rival. Archer's team. And they take care of business too. Kane and Griezmann score. Yep, your rival. Hate each other's guts. They call it El Trafico. Because LA is so full of freaking traffic, it's stupid. So they thought it would be a funny name. Yeah, no. Pretty sure LAFC's ahead of you, buddy. We'll go look and make sure. Gosh, is he... I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you're down in 7th. Yeah, the traffic. Yeah. Yeah, 7th. This league's been tough, buddy. It's been tough. Look at me, I'm in 6th. I was up, Atlanta United was up to 3rd, I think. Maybe 2nd. I know we were at 3rd. And then it just fell down. There's only 5 more games left. Yeah, 7th to 2nd. Yeah, that's only like... That's crazy. It's been crazy all season. All the way to the top 8. Who's going to be 2nd or 3rd? I don't know. Whoever's 2nd and 3rd gets more money, so... It was closer than that, like about 5 or 6 game weeks ago. It was like 5 points from 2nd to 3rd to 7th. It was crazy. Let's see what we got. Poor Orlando City. I keep looking at Toby's team, even though he left the server. I keep watching his team to see if he can actually have a winning season. He's at 12 wins and 14 losses, so it's like the 11th is the cutoff for teams that have winning seasons going right now. Poor Chicago. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry. I don't know if you're still watching, but I'm sorry. But you're doing. Look at your defense. You're only at negative 8 goals allowed. So compared to the teams below you, look at it. Poor Nashville's giving up negative 37 goals. But I don't know what it is. New York Red Bulls are kicking butt. They've been kicking. But, oh, Chicago, you're playing New York Red Bulls. Oh, my gosh. I don't know if he's watching, but you got to win. You got to win. We need you to win. If you don't win this week... Oh, Seattle's playing Austin. You have the best defense. You got to... 37 goals. Well, close. New York, of course, has only 31 goals conceded because they've only lost 3 games. The whole season is crazy. I don't remember. I forgot who they lost to the last time they lost. I'm like, who was it they lost to? I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen them lose. Yeah, they're New York. My defense has been pretty good. I've only like my different. Well, we're going up 50, but our differential is only 15 because we scored a lot of goals too. And your differential. Wait, let's see. Well, we were doing better. What the heck? No, we've failed lately. What games we got? LA. You're playing New York City FC. Miami's playing their rivals Orlando City. LAFC's playing New England. We got Chicago, New York, and we got Austin and Seattle. Who's leading the league in goals scored? Vinny Jr. With Lewandowski, Martinez, Mane, and Mbappe. There's Benzema. We need you to score more, Benzema. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lewandowski and Mane kicking butt. Vinny Jr. and Mbappe. It's crazy. There's Ronaldo. He's 7th. Harry Kane. There's your Marco Roy. Marco Royce is 9th in scoring. Can't believe Marco Royce is your leading scorer. Salah scored 15 goals. Salah's been coming out of nowhere. No, Ferrandino is, since he's been freaking suspended and can't play, he's freaking dropping now. He's down to 14th. He's got 15 goals. Holland's at 15 goals. I was wondering if he'd start scoring a lot. Firmino Jr. and Xavi Simons doing pretty good. This guy right here, Diego Luna. Oh, Lloris? Yeah. Diego Luna, I told y'all he was good. Don't sleep on him. And he's only like 74 overall or something. Atlanta's selling you. No, we're not selling you. We might sell Moranchuk, but we're not selling you. Javi and Scalino. And there's Alaria and Valero. You're still 2nd in assists at least. Ferrandino, Scalino. Who is getting the most assists for? I think Xavi Simons doing good. Moranchuk. He's doing really well. I have to sell him for pretty high if I sell him. A little above his value. Cardoso, Varela. There's your assist guy. Varela's getting you. Ha ha ha. Joke's on you, Jedi. Guess what? They can't leave. It's a 5-year contract. They can't leave unless I want to sell them. Oh, Courtois! Oh my gosh. Courtois, finally somebody tied Travers. Let's see. There's Alex Ramiro. And Ter Stegen. Wow. Marmish, yeah, that guy. There's Colombo. I was wondering where he was at. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Marmar Dashville. I don't know who that is, honestly. I don't know. You say he's a goated keeper? Yeah, he's doing good for New England, that's for sure. You know what? I'll be nice to you real quick, Jedi, and let you see. Marco Royce. There's Cardoso, Varela with 10 goals. There's Valverde with 9. Vargas has 7. And then you got a Puig has 5 assists. Royce has 5 assists. Benzema, Ferrandino, and Moranchuk. And there's Caleb. And look at how many assists Fernandino has. He's got 10. Even though you've been suspended for 2 games. Because I'm pretty sure you're suspended this week too. Which is freaking awful. Shouldn't be. I guess how can you get suspended for 2 games? Come on, Atlanta, we can take care of them even without Fernandino. Oh my gosh! Good job, See, you go and get yourself red carded and suspended for 2 games, and you destroy it for us. You destroy it for us. No. Why you have to go get suspended? Oh, Benzema scored finally again. We still drawed. No. How do we draw with Montreal? Ugh. Makes my stomach turn. I told you these results have been crazy. No, LAFC struggled with New England, but they somehow won it. De Bruyne, Griezmann, and Malin scored. Well, 2 games. There's no way you're freaking suspended again. That's all it is. I'll be like, bro, what's going on? LA Galaxy, Jedi. Let's go. Oh my gosh, what just happened? Oh no! Oh no! New York City! Don't look at the screen. Don't look at this. Don't look at the screen. I don't know what just happened. Oh gosh. Rigged. That's hilarious. I can't believe it. What is going on? Who is O'Toole? He had a brace. Keaton. Now I don't know who Keaton is either. Just random dudes scoring goals on the LA Galaxy. Alex Murray and Moran. Yeah, O'Toole. I don't know who he is. I have no idea. And how he scored a brace on you guys. Well, I mean, your defense, even though your defense has done good, I think it's because of Ramiro. Really, actually, you can't sell him. You got to get rid of some of your defenders and get better ones. I don't know. Getting cooked by O'Toole. Oh, that's funny. You got cooked by a guy named O'Toole. Okay, Inter Miami, can you beat your rivals? They did it. Poor Orlando City. No hope of having a winning season, even though they had more possession and more shots. They somehow... How did Miami have 3 shots and score 3 goals? That's crazy. Talk about 100%. Goated O'Toole. That's funny. Mbappe had a brace. Vinny Jr. scored again. Rogers and Behringer for Orlando City. But not enough. They lose to Inter Miami. It was 3-2. Okay. Cincinnati takes care of Portland. Olmo, Rafina has a brace. Holland scored. Yep, that was a goal-scoring game right there. That doesn't happen all the time. Poor Whitaker guy. He was kicking butt, scoring goals left and right, and then he just got Then he blew his knee out or something. Diego Luna scored again, and Scalino scored. Oh no, Ferrandino, Scalino scored. He might pass you. He might catch up. No, he's in our server, and he's a created player, but he's like, I haven't seen him message or say anything in the server in months, so I don't know. But he still exists in the game as a player. Colombo. Alright, this is it. This is the big game. For the rest of the league, Chicago needs to pull the upset. Can they do it? Or is New York going to lock in this championship? Oh my goodness, New York kicking some butt. No! Luis Diaz, Sunset. Oh, he's not injured anymore. And Landowski. Has been terrible. He was 95 overall rated in that. That's stupid. I'm just like, bro, calm down. That's like that's not taking anything away from Javi from Insanity, but like the way he was doing that league was weird. I don't know. Match sim is just weird to me anyways. It's okay, but it's not as good as doing it in this game. The only thing that's bad about this game is bugs. That's like the only thing that's bad in this game. Am I simming tomorrow? There's no league. Yeah, match sim is very weird. Tomorrow I have work and I gotta get before I sim I have to get the cup ready. Because the next thing is the cup. Who's injured now? Seattle takes care of Austin. Salah and Nuhu the defender. Wow. I don't know who Gallagher is. Oh, he was an Austin defender. Yeah, Match Sim is weird. Match Sim is like I think it's a simpler simming system, so it pretty much just crunches numbers. And if your numbers are higher than their numbers, you're going to win. But if your numbers and their numbers are the same, it doesn't know what to do. It just craps itself. It just spitsball some random result if your numbers are about the same. Like if you're a 90 overall striker and you're up against a 70 overall defender and a 70 overall goalkeeper, you're going to score all the time. But if the defender in front of you is like 90 overall and the goalkeeper in front of you 90 overall, it's just like, let's toss a coin and see what happens. Here's our rankings after 33 match weeks. Or 34 match weeks. So we have 3 left. Red Bulls 12 points ahead. And with that win they just had, they have locked in the championship. I think, no, there's 4 more weeks. Wait, no. 35, 36, 37, 38. Okay, there's 4 more weeks. So it's not locked in completely. Not if Inter Miami can win all 4 games and Red Bulls lose all 4 games, technically Miami has a chance. But I don't see that happening. But we can't declare New York the champions yet. Yeah, all they need to do is draw. If they draw or win, they win the league. New York Red Bulls are on match point. I don't know where I got that from. That's from a different game. That's match point. That's from a different sport or something. Oh, match point. sure. But yeah, all they gotta do is win or draw, and we will have the MLS Super League champions. The first ever MLS Super League champions. Where are you at, LA? Jedi, you're still down at 7th. I'm down at 6th, right above you, so... Can I stay ahead of you? Oh, you want to see if they win it or not, and then you'll go? That's fine. If they win it this week, or if there's any more drama left. Oh, you say nada like me, like you passing us? I don't know, you might. We're only 4 points ahead. We're 3 points behind Seattle. And then 3rd, 4th, and 5th are really close. And then 2nd and 3rd are pretty close too, so that's a close battle. Whoever can get 2nd and 3rd will have more money, so Atlanta United we're playing our first rivals, Orlando City. Orlando City really hates us. We hate them too, but they really hate us because they were our first rivals. Nashville was our second rivals. And we kind of hate the New York teams, and we don't like Miami either. But yeah, and now Charlotte's a team now, but I don't have Charlotte in this. I ain't worried about no dang Charlotte. New York is playing Houston. Oh no, it's not looking good for the rest of the league. LA's playing. Oh, you're playing Austin. LA Galaxy versus Austin. Yeah, if you should not be suspended this week. You should finally be off your suspension. You better score a hat trick. LAFC, Toronto, Miami, and Chicago. Yep. Who's leading the league in goal score? It's still Vinny Jr., it looks like. Ahead of Lewandowski by 1 goal. There's Mbappe, Lautaro Martinez, and Benzema's 5th still. Or he's back up to 5th. Because he scored. And there's Mane, Ronaldo, Kane, Salah. Holland's at 10th. Marco Reus, Dembele, Hurts, Diego Luna. Fernandino, no, you dropped to 15th. There's Firmino. You're up there. You're down there with Firmino Jr. now. Rafinha, Xavi Simmons, Escalino, Ranchuk, Xavi. Hey, you're still 2nd in assists though, so that's good. There's Cardoso, Varela. Hey, there's Messi. Marinchuk. Oh, Miguel Almiron, yeah, and Caleb Urinki. Clean sheet says Courtois. Where's Ter Stegen? Ter Stegen is 10th. We haven't had a clean sheet in forever. It's all right. Our defense will improve. It might be a couple more seasons, but it's going to be vastly improved because I have a plan for our defense. Who had red cards? Surprised, Fernandino, you're not at the top of this because you got red carded. Okay. Oh, you're at the top of your 2nd yellow cards. Just thought I'd look. I knew it. You keep getting carded. Fernandino, stop getting carded. Stop right now. Alright. Let's see if our lineup is normal. Yes, you're in the game, Fernandino. You're in the game. You can't. This cat's like meow. Meow. Fernandino. Can we beat our rivals? Oh my gosh, what stupid rivalry games. Stupid rivalry games. That's crazy. Toby's team beats us. You're so happy your cat likes it. I can't believe we lost to freaking Orlando City. That means you and Mike can catch up to us, LA Galaxy. Jedi, you and Mike can do it. Here's a decent, even, it's not an even matchup at all. I thought it was, but it wasn't. 3-0. Holy crap, they beat the snot out of New England. 62% possession. Ooh, Diego Luna scored again. That's crazy, especially when New England's got freaking Lautaro Martinez and Rashford, and Gertz, Robertson. It's like 3-0. It's crazy. It's completely one-sided game. Oh boy, here we go, folks. This is it. The moment you've all been waiting for. New York Red Bulls on the road at Houston has a chance to win or draw, and if they do, they are your first ever MLS League, MLS Super League champions. It's a 3-2 win. Johnny Cardoso had a brace and Luis Diaz scored the game winner. And we have champions of the MLS Super League. We might have to like make a little video of them celebrating with a cup or something later. Just for fun. 3-2. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. New York, I didn't think anyone would run away with it, honestly. But somehow New York Red Bulls proved us all wrong. And they ran away. Early in the season it was close, but somewhere in the middle, New York just exploded and just ran away with it. Nobody could keep up. Winning at 2 in the morning, oh my gosh. I hope you slept a little before. Here's your rivals, LAFC, Archer's team. Look at that lineup. It's kind of unbelievable that they're not like up there with New York. Kane and Fernandez and Rodri and De Bruyne and Griezmann. You thought it was still 1? Oh my gosh, a 0-0 snooze fest. Just go to sleep now. Even though they had 6 shots, so maybe it wasn't too boring. Just nobody could score. Can't believe it. You thought it was still winning. I don't know. It's 7 in the evening here. LA Galaxy in Austin. Here's your game. Can Vargas or Varela or can Marco Reus be kicking butt like he has been? You think your cat's drunk? It's a 2-2 draw. Oh, Varela and Vargas score. Oh, you had 59%. You had 59% possession, but it wasn't enough. Uzuni and Bellingham. Yep, the V duo, Vargas and Varela. Don't forget you have Valverde too. That's funny. And, the real life Valverde. He went and fell asleep in 2 seconds. Good night, guys. He says, good night, God bless. Sleep well, buddy. Sleep well. Well, they got a draw, so they're not. Maybe that means they won't pass us for ending. Can Chicago get a result against Miami? Oh my gosh, look at that. It's a good thing Defender's not here anymore. Because he would have been very sad to see Firmino Jr. and Chompy. And Firmino Jr. again with a brace score on Inter Miami. And get a 3-2 upset. Even though Vinny Jr. had a brace. It wasn't enough. Chicago with a big win. I don't know if he'll look at this later and find out. But he had a big win. I might type that in. Where's my phone? I'm gonna type that just to make him happy. Like, hey, you got a big win at least. Let's do it. Let's type this in. What do we got here? Cincinnati. Probably going to take care of DC United. Go to a party. You're too busy partying instead of scoring. Don't come to the game drunk. Stop that. It was a beatdown. It was only 2-0, but 63% possession in 7 shots. Don't do that. You should look for the right girl and marry her one day. That's how God intended it. It's like, just find the most beautiful one you like, and if she likes you too, marry her. It's like it may sound crazy, but it's something I've learned in my men's group at church, is that people think that hooking up is how you're supposed to do it. When you get in trying to hook up a lot is, trying to have an active, fun life, fun, intimate life with a girl, with all the girls or something. You think that going out and partying and getting and hooking up is the way to do it. And like, oh, if I can hook up a lot, I'll make my life super happy and stuff. It's like, no, that's not how it works. If you actually find the right one that makes you super happy and super beautiful, and get married, guess what? You actually usually get to have sex like every day. It's like surprisingly, mathematically speaking, no one has more sex than married couples. As you're like together, you're always together and happy together. And what do we got here? There's your champions. Already locked it in, New York Red Bulls. I haven't been single all my life, but I wish I would. But I had never been married, and I want to be married. New York Red Bulls. Yeah, let's see, 6, 7, 8. There's 3 more games we can get. We're playing Cincinnati. No, it's going to be tough, but in theory we can do it. We've only lost 8 games. We just had that run of bad luck because you were like suspended and like our offense just didn't get going, it seemed like. I mean, we were up to 3rd at one point. Actually, at the beginning of the stream, we were 3rd. Back in game week 30. Or 31. But, you know, look at that. Oh, man. 2nd and 3rd are tied with 69 points. It's just the tiebreakers that are putting Miami ahead of Cincinnati. Yeah, surely we can pass Seattle and maybe even LAFC. We have to beat Cincinnati to do it. It's fine. Everybody in here. It's like, it's what, like 3 in the morning over there? Nobody's going to be awake normally. Ain't worried about it. Anyways, let's just move on. Oh, you know, yep, Orlando City can't quite get that winning season. They only have 3 more games. They have to win all 3. That's something I'm keeping track of because I want to see if we have 12 winning teams or not, or we end up with just 11. New England's got 2 wins more than they do losses. For DC United, not anybody at the bottom. Look at this terrible record. All the goals they've given up. It's funny. Nashville's given up 70. Well, look at Montreal giving up 75 goals. Ouch. How many goals have we? We gave up 53 goals. No, our defense. I'll definitely improve our defense. But I think we just need to. Actually, we need to improve like our midfield, like on our right side, our right midfielder, right winger, and maybe a couple like not Caleb. He's fine, but maybe Marinchuk and Almiron. I might want to like replace one of them. That's why I was thinking about selling Marinchuk. And I might get some. Oh, we'll see. Dang, we're playing Cincinnati. LA's playing Chicago. LAFC's playing Austin. New England and New York. Doesn't really matter anymore because New York's won the league. So. Vinny Jr. has 25 goals though, so New York's player Robert Lewandowski might not win the Golden Boot even if his team has locked in the league title. Look at that. Inter Miami has 2 guys. Benzema's 5th. Oh no, Firmino Jr. passed you. That's crazy. He's in the top 10 with 17 goals. Kind of shocked. Look at Diego Luna with 16 goals. Y'all don't even know who Diego Luna is. 1,000 goals in one match. I want to see the game break and do that. I want to see that. I'm pretty sure the game will be broken if that happens. You're at 16th right now. There's Marinchuk, Javi down there at the bottom. You're at 3rd. Assist. I think the game, like when it's a tied, I think the game puts created players under real players no matter what. I think I'm kind of noticing that. So you have to like get ahead by a goal or an assist or whatever. It seems like. I'm not really sure. Plus 10 upgrade. If you score 1,000 goals in one match. No, I can't give you plus 10 because that's like over your potential. I can if you score 1,000 goals in one match, I'll give you all the way your max potential because that's just stupid. You'll just be max potted out, which is something that isn't going to happen for creative players, so that would be crazy. That Travers guy just passed Courtois. Anyways, let's get it over with. We got 3 more weeks to go. Can we get the big upset on Cincinnati? No, but we ended up drawing with them. Rudiger scored. What the heck? It's crazy. A 1-1 draw. It's like, dang it, I was hoping we'd at least get to fifth or fourth place. I knew Miami was going to win this. Vinny Jr. with a brace. He's running away with a golden boot now. And before, I thought for sure Lewandowski was gonna manage to pull away, but he ended up scoring less and less. Oh, it's LA versus Chicago. LA takes care of it. Vargas, wow. Vargas scored a brace. Oh no, there's injured players left and right on these teams. I think Musiala is injured. What the heck? But he scored a goal. Griezmann and De Bruyne score though, and they get 3 points. Seattle take care of business. 3 more points for them. Kinda sad. I mean, good for them, obviously. I'm happy for Blitz. Can't catch up, but we, Atlanta United, can't catch up to them, though. And here's our champions. They're going on their championship parade now. Couple of fun games. Oh my gosh, they actually lost a game when it didn't even matter. They're like, we don't care anymore. We won. We won the league. We don't even have to try. That's hilarious. Whitaker still injured apparently. Poor guy. He was doing good. And they won. Poor New York City FC. Yeah, What do you do? And we're almost done. We have 2 more games left. Red Bulls, your champions, well ahead. Only lost 4 games, considering they just now lost another one finally. Miami, Cincinnati, LAFC, Sounders, LA United. No, we're 6 points behind them. And we're only 1 point ahead of LA. Orlando City won a game, so they have a chance. They have a chance to have a winning season, or at least break even. That would be crazy. Poor Chicago. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Chicago. I don't know. You keep saying stuff about scoring goals, and then you don't score goals. So maybe you should just like watch and hope for the best and pray, and then and then maybe it'll happen. Cincinnati, Austin. Oh, LAFC and Seattle are playing each other. We're playing New York City FC. Vinny Jr., I think he's going to win the Golden Boot. He's 5 goals ahead now. Crazy. 5 whole goals ahead. Ferndon. Still third in assists. Let's go. 3-0 win. Finally got another win. Benzema scored. Marinchuk scored a couple of goals. Finally took care of business and got a W again. It's okay, Ferndino. You probably got a... I bet you got an assist out of this. You had a 7.6. You might have had an assist. I wonder if it even shows. I don't think it does. Three to nothing win. Oh, Orlando City drawed. Oh no. It's okay though. At least they didn't lose. They still have a chance to break even. Man, I got Salt Lake killed Montreal. Luna scored it. Scalino Luna had a half the brace. Diego Luna. New York Red Bulls on their victory lap. And they took care of it this time. Louis Diaz, Mane, Lewandowski finally scored again. 3-1, took care of Nashville. Celebrating their league championship by winning another game. LAFC and Seattle, big West Coast matchup. Oh wow! Malin, De Bruyne, Kane with a brace, and it was a 4-1 beatdown. Crazy. I just realized I never took pictures. Oh well, I'll take pictures at the end. I almost forgot. Keep forgetting. LA Galaxy. Oh, 1-1 draw. A little bit surprising. Klaus and Ricky Puig. 1-1 draw. That keeps them from passing Atlanta United. Inter Miami trying to take care of Toronto and stay second place, and they do. Oh, Messi scored again. It's been a while since he scored. In Cincinnati. 2-2 draw. Oh no, Javi! He missed a goal or had it offside or something. Probably offside. Danny Olmo with a brace. 2-2 draw. Chicago, it's a 1-1 draw. This is the last week. Inter Miami looks like they have second place locked up, but LAFC is right behind them. LAFC actually passed Cincinnati for third. That's kind of surprising and crazy. Cincinnati, it's going to be nuts. Sounders, Atlanta United. We're 3 points ahead of the Galaxy, 3 points behind the Sounders. Can we pass them? I don't know. I don't know if it's possible. Orlando City has to win their match against NYCFC. If they win that match, they'll have a even record, which is shocking considering how bad their season started. Maybe they'll beat them like 5-0. But if they don't, well, either way, the only teams with winning records are going to be from 11th place or higher. Toronto, Austin, New England, Real Salt Lake, LA Galaxy, Atlanta United, Seattle Sounders, Cincinnati, LAFC, Inter Miami, and your champions, New York Red Bulls, who are so far ahead, still 12 points ahead of Miami. It's like I doubt they even lose another game to let Miami cut the final points tally to less than 10. In the games we have, our chances are of passing the Sounders, or LA Galaxy's chances of passing us, or LAFC staying ahead of Cincinnati. We still have plenty of drama left. LAFC could tie Inter Miami. How will that work out? LAFC's got St. Louis, so that's a pretty good. That looks pretty good for them. Miami's playing Austin, so that could be. Austin's like 10th, but they're pretty tough to beat. So I don't know about that. It could go either way. Cincinnati has got to play Chicago, and Chicago, even though they're way down here at 15th, they're still pretty annoying. They've scored 60 goals. So they could pull off something against Cincinnati. Who else will look at? Seattle's playing Nashville. I don't know about Seattle losing to Nashville. I don't know about that. Let's look at the player stats, and it looks like Vinny Jr. is going to win the Golden Boot. More than likely. He's 5 goals ahead. So Lewandowski would have to score 6 goals, and Vinny Jr. scored none for Lewandowski to pass Vinny Jr. I don't see that happening. But there's Mbappe. There's Benzema at 4. Let's go Benzema. Maybe you can score a goal and hit 20. Sadio Mane, Martinez, Kane, Bruno. Bruno's in the top 10 now. That's crazy. Salah, Holland, Firmino Jr. is at 11. Good job, Firmino Jr. leading Chicago like that. Ronaldo down to 12. Royce, 15 goals for him. There's Ferrandino, you got 15 goals. Like a bunch of people have 15 goals. There's 5 guys with 15 goals right there. Billy Rafina, Dirks. Look at all the guys with 14 goals. Here's Marinchuk. Xavi Simmons. I don't know who Jonathan Rodriguez is, but he's got 14 goals. Then we have Scalino, and there's that poor Whitaker guy. Man, he was in the top 5. He was in the top 5, but now he's down. He's been injured all season, so he's way down there. About to fall out of the top 25. Ferrandino, no, you're down to 4 in assists because Another guy tied you and it put him above you for some reason. I don't know who Morgan Rogers is, but he's got 10 assists. Modric gonna win the golden ball, it looks like. There's Messi. Miguel Almiron. There's Varela. Clean sheet, still Mark Travers. Can Courtois or Mauro Desville somehow get 10 and pass Travers? Maybe pass him. Ellison, Ramiro. There's Ter Stegen. As good as he is, you would think we'd have more clean sheets, especially since we got Rudiger and Saliba right in front of him. How many games we played? You missed only one game, I think, for us, technically. But this is it. This is the last week, buddy. I think it's the last week. Yeah, last week. This is it. End of the season. Our last game of the season is against DC United. We have to replace Zendejas. Fix the problem myself. You know what? I might as well, since it's the last game. Why not? Who do I have that could even play right midfielder? Nobody. No, we're just going to put him up there. Oh, wait. Yeah. Let's put him up there. And then we got to put him like that. Vega, yeah, he's a 78 overall guy, but he's a left winger, and that's why he's not playing, because he would take your spot, which we don't want. We don't want that to happen. So I don't care if he's out of position. I don't care. It's the last game of the season. So it'll be okay. It's against DC United, so we'll see. Look at that, it worked out okay. Ferrandino, you scored. You finally scored one more time. 61% possession, 7 shots. Yeah, you scored, and Marinchuk and Benzema, all 3 of y'all scored. The 3 best scorers. Good job. Good job. Hey, look, Alex Vega was out of position, and he still had a 7.4. That's a good way to wrap up the season. A nice win at the end. Well, now let's see if Chicago can get the big upset on Cincinnati. They can't do it. No. Oh. Bench you. You think I'm gonna bench you, put you away, and make Vega play in there? That's one. Mahrez and Olmo score for Cincinnati, and Chicago can't quite pull off the upset or even the draw. They only had Zickernagel score. So Cincinnati goes out with a win. Oh, here we go. Miami's got injured players, so I don't know how this might happen. I think it's Miami that has injured players. Or maybe it doesn't know what it's talking about. Could Austin get the big upset? Oh my gosh, they did it! Miami goes out losers. Defender's going to be unhappy about that. They lost 2-1 against Austin. What's his name? What's his name? I'm trying to remember who it is that manages Austin. I'm trying to remember who it is. We'll go into the server and look. Oh, the high-end LD guy. Him and his Stone Cold Austin playing. They Stone Cold Stunner at Inter Miami for the win. Go out with a big upset. That might knock off Miami from second place. That might just do it. I don't know. We'll see. Can LA Galaxy, they did it! Vargas scored again, yay, and Valverde. Good game for Jedi Doge. Managing his LA Galaxy, getting going out with a win. Now here's a big one right here. Can Archer's LAFC get the big win and maybe take second place? Oh no, they can't do it. They drawed with St. Louis. I'm sorry, Archer. I'm sorry. Griezmann and Kane scored, but it wasn't enough because two random dudes for St. Louis that nobody knows who they are scored. And like that, just like that, it was a draw game. Oh wow, Modric. Oh well, we'll see what happens. It'll automatically take him out. They still win. Seattle takes care of Nashville. Salah and scored a brace. Nashville, you're terrible. This might be the last game of the season. New York. They go out 1-1. Louis Diaz. Somehow they draw with Montreal, but they don't care because they already won the league. So oh my gosh. Why is your team falling apart, Real Salt Lake? I don't want to just auto replace. See, it's okay. Y'all won anyways. 2-1, Real Salt Lake, and look at that. Diego Luna scored again. Just scoring left and right. It's crazy. And that is that. Go to the final standings. The Red Bulls end up winning by 13 points instead of 12. Yeah, it's over. It's over. The final game weeks. It's over and done. New York Red Bulls, Inter Miami, and Cincinnati end up first, second, and third. LAFC was close. Almost had third, but they couldn't quite do it. And Seattle and then us, Atlanta United, we won 19 games. drawed 11. We drawed way too many games. LA Galaxy drawed way too many games too. It was still a good season though. Only 8 losses. And then LA Galaxy, Real Salt Lake, New England, Austin with their big win over Miami at the end. Gave them a little scare. Oh, and look at that. It says Orlando City drawed even somehow. And they passed Toronto. How the heck did that happen? They're end up in 11th. Wow. Toronto had a winning record that had less points than Orlando City. Then you had, like, everyone else was bad. Oh, so I'm sorry, Chicago. I'm sorry. Maybe next season, but let's look at the final games, the final scores here. Oh, Orlando beat New York City, that's right. I was wondering, like, who did Orlando beat? Did they broke even? I'm proud of them for breaking even like that when their season started so bad. It's been a good season so far. Or, it was a very good season, I think. I'm going to have to take some pictures of this stuff. Well, guys, there's one thing I will say in this. I'll say it in the stream. I know y'all. I'll say goodnight, Fernandino. I know you're gone. Sorry. Good night, God bless. I'll say this in the stream for when y'all watch it later. When y'all see this, it turns out I can't see. It won't show me who won the Golden Boot. It won't show me. The stupid game is. Look, it won't let me. It won't let me. There's standings is all you can look at. You can't look at the stats. At the end of the tournament stats. Like, how is that possible? Like, there's no way to look at who won the Golden Boot. Good night, God bless. Sorry, I can't look at the Golden Boots. I don't know who won. I'm sure it's Penny Jr. But looks like I'm not going to be doing Golden Boots and stuff like that after all. Sadness. Doesn't make any sense. Gosh, EA, why do you have to be freaking stupid? I don't understand. Yeah, that's it, folks. Oh well, we have a winner of the MLS Super League. New York Red Bulls. Inter Miami and Cincinnati finish in the top 3. I'm glad for all my brothers, manager brothers from my server, and player brothers that joined, and anyone else that comes in and watches later. I hope you enjoyed watching. SuperSirianRigel saying good night and God bless.